I hope you people are able to see my slides. Okay, thank you so much for
Yes.
taking out your time and joining our FELD session. It really means a lot. You people are giving me the precious gift, the gift of time. What I feel, it is more precious than the money. Today, I'm going to share about the journey, my journey of APJ Abdul Kalam, transforming dreams into action. What I feel, this book, how I landed to this book, I would like to share that first. As we know, we used to store so many information in our mobile. So one day I wanted to just clean up some of the areas of my mobile. So I landed on this book, My Journey by APJ Abdul Kalam. Here he is talking about transforming dreams into action. I am also a dreamer. The people who are present over here, they must have some dream. As Gaurav said that he loves to speak and become a moderator. So whenever he gets the opportunity, he grab it. So for me, this field platform is also just like an opportunity to speak and to hang out with the like-minded communities. My mentor, Mr. Life Coach Pinaki sir is also here. So he also guides me on different platforms. So I'm very happy. And then my role model, Sumedha ji, my NLP and beyond friend, Preeti and Sakshi Deswal. So many people are here. So I love to connect with you all. So as we all are dreamers, today I'm sharing the dreams of APJ Abdul Kalam. So now I would like to ask you how much passionate you are about your dream on the scale of 0 to 10. Anyone who would like to share how much passionate
I
you
would say
people
10. For me, it's 10.
are? Okay. Gaurav, Preeti, Sumedha ji, how much
Nine,
you people are
nine,
passionate?
nine, nine.
9. Okay.
Yes.
For me also 10.
That's great. So you people are dreamer and you are highly passionate also. What I feel, we all see the dreams. We have the dreams since childhood. We are seeing the dreams, but we must take action. We must transform our dreams into action so that we can fulfill our dreams and reach to our destination. We have heard this quote by APJ Abdul Kalam: dream is not that which you see while sleeping. It is something that does not let you sleep, isn't it? If you're seeing the dream on the bed, that is only your desire. That is not the dream, actual dream. But if you're seeing the dream and it is not allowing you to sleep, then there is something. For me, as I'm very passionate to speak, I'm launching my courses also. I'm making the videos, I'm editing and sharing on different platforms because it was my childhood dream that I want to serve the community. So what I felt that social media platform is a very powerful tool to connect to people, so many peoples, even in national front and international platform. It is just like a diamond mine. If you are optimizing all your social media platform and sharing the good content, people love to see you. And who knows, you will get chances to speak in big platforms. You can become a TEDx speaker. It can happen with any one of us. So just with that dream, I'm just putting my day in, day out, putting all my effort to fulfill my dream. So today, I just thought to share this book with you all. I hope you will enjoy. So this is the content of this book. This book contains 90 to 95 pages, not more than that. Here are small stories shared under different chapters. My father morning walk, the boat, a working boy at 8, 3 great hearts resolve a problem, my mother and my sister, my first mentor Ahmad Jalaluddin. So all these are the name of the chapters. I have read up to my first mentor Ahmad Jalaluddin. He was the first a mentor to APJ Abdul Kalam. So I have read and I'm sharing the learnings, what I've understood from this book. This is a illustration by the Sebastian. Priya Sebastian is an illustrator who tells about the different people's stories or biographies. He's writing in a very innovative way. When you will read, you will just love, you will fall in this book, especially what I want to do. And she's very bold, emotional text she's putting, quotes she's putting, And the language is also very simple. She used different colors and all that, and she will make you to think whenever you will read her illustration or her script or the biographies of any great leaders written by her, you will just fall in love with her, as I have fallen in love with this My Dream Journey by APJ Abdul Kalam. And she has written in a very innovative style. Just you will feel that you are listening the story or reading a storybook. So the first chapter name is My Father Morning Walk. I too love to take the walk with my husband. Now it's a summer vacation, so I'm enjoying the morning walk with my husband. So in this book also, APJ Abdul Kalam father used to take a morning walk. He was having a coconut orchard, and early morning by 4:30 he used to wake up and he used to go. The family was not very wealthy, but the values that his father was having, the other values, the family values, you can say the social values. As we know that APJ Abdul Kalam belongs to Muslim family, yet his father was very devoted to the temples that was in the Rameswaram. It's a small town where APJ Abdul Kalam has taken birth on 15 October 1931. So that village, as we know, it's a very beautiful village. I have not seen, but yet it's my in the list to go to the south part, to the Tamil Nadu side. It is in my list to travel there. But I love, and because of this community, FELD community, and different programs that I have done, my all the friends are from South India only, online friends with whom I just have done so many courses, Speak to Influence by the Spurti Viswas, then other things that I have done. So the My Father Morning Walk, the first chapter here, what APJ Abdul Kalam is trying to say, that as his father used to take the walk in the nature, because of that early morning walk, he used to get the time, me time, to talk with himself, to what to teach his kids. As the APJ Abdul Kalam family was big, there were, I think, more than 8 to 9 children were in that family. And her mother was his mother was also not educated, her father was also not educated. His father was owning a boat, and he used to run the ferries in that village. He used to take the people from Rameswaram to Dhanuskodi, and it was good. He was enjoying his life. He was not having the burden that the family is very big and he has to meet the necessary things, all the family's responsibilities. He was enjoying his life, and early morning walk made him more strong. So APJ Abdul Kalam also used to take the walk early morning wherever he used to live in the Madras MIT. As we know, he took admission there to have the higher studies. So now the best part, what I want to tell you is that in the slide you can see the red portion. The walk symbolized more than a daily ritual. It was the lesson in discipline, faith, and service, shaping Kalam's own outlook on life. What I am trying to tell you is that you must spend me time with you. It may be early in the morning, it may be in the evening, it may be in the afternoon. It depends person to person. For me, early morning is the best time to do the reflection on my goals, on my dreams, because at that time peace is there. No one is there to disturb you, and after a long sleep of 6 to 7 hours, you also feel very recharged. So it's the best time to work on your dreams. The chapter teaches us that true wisdom and leadership often come from humility, inner state, and service to others, not necessarily from formal education or wealth. Even though his father was not educated, but as he was a very humble person, and he even though he was a Muslim family, belonged to Muslim community, but he used to respect the Hindus. He used to go to the temple. He used to take the pilgrimage to the Hindu temple through his boat. Now, the second chapter is the boat. As a child, Kalam watched his fascination as his father after a devastating storm. As we know that Rameswaram is a coastal place, so that place used to have the storms and high tides and low tides frequently there. So as his father owns a ferry and a boat, so some of the time because of the heavy storm or the high tides, uh, he was not able to do his continue his business because in the storm his boat used to get destroyed. So again and again, when the storm was used to get silent, he has to uh, repair his boat. So what he learned from this, that he learned the patience. Abdul Kalam learned the patience, and when he was working on the making the missile SLV-3 and other things, he also learned that after failure, also we must not give up. We must stand and again work from our failure. We must learn something. So true engineering is not just about machine, it's about learning how to rebuild after failure, grounded during storms, and never lose faith in the next attempt. If you are working on your dreams or any passion project, it may not happen that in the first attempt you will get the success. So what you have to do, you have to keep the patience, and then again you have to work for that dream. Failure is a, you can say, as we know that no is a next opportunity. Failure, don't understand failure as a you must understand it's a feedback for you. So this the name of the second chapter is the boat. As his father used to make the boat again and again, so he got the idea of engineering from this only, how to make a design for missiles and all that. Now, the name of the third chapter is The Three Great Herds Resolve the Problem. In that village, Rameswaram, three people were very near to APJ Abdul Kalam. First was his father. He was the Imam of Rameswar Mosque. And then there was a Hindu priest. His name was Pakshi Lakshman Sastri. And then the third person was Father Godal, church. So from different communities, he learned something. He learned how to live in a harmony. As we know that India is a very big country, is a very vast country, and people from different communities, different tradition, culture lives. They have different cuisine. They have different languages they speak, different food they eat, different cultures they follow, but still they are living in the harmony. So that harmony, peace and love, APJ Abdul Kalam learned from these three people in his village only. And what is trying to tell us that wherever we are, or where we belong to any community, whether I'm a Hindu, whether I'm a Muslim, or whether I'm a Sikh or a Christian, I must, as I'm an Indian, I must pay respect to each and every community and follow each and every custom very rigorously. And as I am a teacher, so it's my motto that I must teach my kids this how to live in a harmony, because India is a very big country and lots of people live of different communities, so we must respect the culture of each and every one. And what I feel, as in our field, we are from different states, we have different cultures, also we speak different language. As we are meeting each and every Friday, what we are doing, we are sharing our thoughts. And because of this, I'm connected to Gaurav sir, I'm connected to my mentor, I'm connected to Sumedha ji, Sakshi, and so many other friends also. And I would like to tell that I got my second client from this community only for my course. Now the fourth chapter is my sister and my mother. So in the life of our what I feel in my life also, my father, my parents had played a very great role. Whatever you are seeing in me, the good culture or the ritual of waking up early in the morning and reading books, I had just got all these values from my family. From my father, I got the value of reading books, and from my mother, I got the values of taking care of my family and my other in-laws and other family members. So in the life of APJ Abdul Kalam, his mother also played a very major role. And the name of her mother is Asima. She was not an educated lady, but she was very humble, and she used to wake up early in the morning. As the family size was very big, so she used to start cooking from the morning, and till night she used to look after each and every family members, whether all the kids have taken food or not, whether they are going to school or not, whether they are studying or not. And this family was having a culture of reading namaz. As we know that Muslim people community used to read the namaz, so her mother also used to read the namaz, and she used to take care that this habit should be inculcated in all the children that she was having. And she was APJ Abdul Kalam backbone also, as APJ Abdul Kalam was the youngest child of this family. So he was very, you can say, very humble, very decent boy, not used to speak uh, loudly, a very innocent child he was having. So her mother used to take care of him a lot. And her elder sister, Johra, she was the eldest child of that family. She somewhere used to understand that APJ Abdul Kalam is very good in studies. He want to do something. He has big dreams. So she also used to take care of him. And when she got married, she got golden bangles. So what she did, as his brother was going outside to take admission in MIT in Madras. So at that time, APJ Abdul Kalam needs money, and as we know that the family background is not very good, they were not very rich. So what she did, her sister, she just sold her bangles for the higher studies. So she was Kalam, both mother and sister, was the strongest pillar. Whatever Abdul Kalam has achieved in his life, just because of his family only, family background, family rituals, cultures, and all that, that was inculcated in the APJ Abdul Kalam. And even the village where he was living, as I have shared, that the three people, what I want to try to tell you that our environment also plays a major role in our belief system. Whatever the belief system we have, just it's because of the environment also, the type of people you are hanging out, the family members you have. If they support your dreams, you prosper a lot in your life. But somehow, if your family member is not behind you, if they are not supporting, yet you can fulfill your dreams, but there are more challenges in the life you have to face. Now the last chapter that I have read of this book, this fifth chapter, the first mentor of APJ Abdul Kalam is Ahmad Jalaluddin. Let me see, I'm reading the correct name. Yes, Jalaluddin. So he was his brother-in-law also. He married Johra, and somewhere Jalaluddin was the most educated person in APJ Abdul Kalam, and he was knowing that APJ Abdul Kalam is having more interest in the science and in the space research and all that, about the planets he want to know, and about the missiles he want to know. He want to know about the spacecraft, how they used to land and all that. So Jalaluddin used to help him to read the books. He used to share the ideas how to go outside and connect with the outer world. So all these things, because of Jalaluddin, APJ Abdul Kalam can go to the outer world, and he can become the missile man, and he became the 11th president of our India also. So I'm not going deep in the PPTs, just I'm sharing what I have learned from the chapters. I read these stories and I felt very connected, because as I'm working on the dream, so for working on your dream, you must be highly passionate. You must wake up early in the morning with the intention, pure intention, that what you want to achieve in your life, because your dream require your attention. It's not like that today you did something and tomorrow you're not doing. Each and every day, at least 1 hour you have to take out for your dreams, as APJ Abdul Kalam did. From childhood to till the age when he died, he was continuously working, and he was very used to connect with the children. He used to talk on their dreams and how they can achieve their dreams. I have heard 2 to 3 YouTube videos where he was sharing his thought with the kids, that if you want to move ahead in your life, you must have discipline in your life, wake up early in the morning, must connect with the people who have achieved something in their life. So all these things we can learn. It's a very small booklet, only 89 90 to 95 pages are there. Must I will recommend that you must read it. You will enjoy it reading. Each and every chapter has something deep connection. You can just see you in your childhood also. There are so many things happen which teaches you. So you must be aware, live in the awareness. APJ Abdul Kalam dream journey began in a small town but reached the sky. Born in a humble family, he had big dreams and a strong desire to learn. With the support of his family, teachers, and mentors, he worked hard and never gave up. He became a great scientist and later the president of India, always staying simple and kind. As we know, APJ Abdul Kalam was very simple and kind person. His journey teaches us that with dreams, hard work, and faith, anything is possible. I too feel that if you have the dreams and if you work hard towards your dream and if you have the strong belief in yourself, you can achieve anything in your life. So this is the major takeaways for me. And I would like to share that you must have the role models in each and every areas of your life. If you are working on your health, you must have some mentors or you must follow some people who are following good health. And if you want to have a good mindset, you must have a mentor for that also. If you want to have want to grow in your career, you must be having a mentor for that also. If you want to increase your financial wealth, you must be having a mentors. So I heard in the podcast of Jim Rohn that for each and every areas you must be having a mentor. You can choose the mentor in the childhood. You can see your friend who are better than you can follow them. If you're hanging out in a community, you can choose a mentor from there. If you are working in any office or any workplace, you can choose a mentor there also. So in my school, my principal are always my mentors, and in my own school, my colleagues are also. One of my colleague, Mrs. Rupam, is my mentor. She's very dedicated towards the work and she does all the assignment on time, so I follow her. And among the classmate, also I have my role model. So each and every area, or you must be having more than 10 mentors for achieving great things in your life. What I would like to recommend you from this sharing. Feel free to connect with me. This is my mail, and then you can follow me on my Instagram also. This is my phone number if you want to have the connection with me, as I am launching my course of social media optimization. If you want to connect, what I feel that if you are optimizing your social media platform, any people can come and contact you. You can get good opportunities, what I feel. So this is all from my side, and I wish you a great day and a great future.
Very nice, Rajeshwari.
Thank you
Very,
so
very
much.
nice. You have got into details very deeply, as if it's happening with you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Very inspiring, Rajeshwari. I'm very curious to read this book now. Please do share the PDF of it.
Yes,
I would
yes,
want
sure.
to
It's a very
consider.
small PDF of 90 pages, only 90 to 95, and very
Yeah,
good illustration written by Priya Savistian. You will just fall in love with this. And for I think those who are present here, APJ Abdul Kalam is a role model, and we can learn so many things from his life.
yes. I'd listened to his one autobiography by Gulzar, which is there on YouTube, which has always been my favorite. Now this will be new. This thing, Wings of Fire. I think that is
Ah, yes.
Agni Pankh wala. Like that is
Yes,
very
yes.
beautiful again. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you, dear. Thank you so much.
So
Great
now,
hearing, Rajeshwari. Of
thank you
a
so much.
great personality in a great way. And the wonderful thing is that every time you are paying attention, you are taking initiative to run the group and organizing the meeting. And I have seen how you have evolved. I have seen on Insta also. And whatever you are sharing, I am seeing your progress day by day. And I congratulate your mentor, Mr. Pinaki, also.
Thank you so much.
And from APJ Abdul Kalam, the teachers who are here in CBSE board also, there is a chapter, My Childhood. In that chapter also, we come to know about his childhood, how he spent his childhood, and what was the role of parenting in his life. And what I want to mention here that his mother and parents were not educated enough, but they were religious in a true sense. Means they were not like that we are Mohammedan, we will read only Quran. They were spiritual in fact. Means whatever good his mother used to tell him the stories of Prophet Muhammad, as well as from Ramayana and Mahabharata. She used to tell him the stories. And storytelling is as we all know, is a great way to impact the soft minds of kids. So from there also his bringing was wonderful. And one more thing is there that his parents were showing a particular kind of discipline and social values in the family, which they learned by observing the parents. So I like that thing also. And recently we have celebrated on 11th the Mother's Day. And that time also I was feeling that the role of mother is very, very, very important in the bringing of the kids. And in present day scenario, it becomes very essential that the mother should be having a truly spiritual or religious or disciplined lifestyle, because kids are very, having negative kind of vibration from all the sides. So the only way to change the environment of the family is that the mother take the lead, and she can change the whole environment. And for that I have written a poem also as I sometimes, I feel like writing something. Last year I have wrote that what is mother. And I wrote in Hindi कि पेट की झुर्रियों से चेहरों की झुर्रियों तक माँ ही होती है. So this time also on Mother's Day, my little one was saying, "Mummy, I have to present a poem." And that time I was busy in the kitchen, and most of the time it happens that when the roller is with me, I am with roller and my pin. That time my mind works very well. So I have created a poem. If anyone is interested, I can share here.
Of course, of course.
Yes,
Please
It
go
go
was
ahead.
ahead.
written.
Yes,
It is
please.
dedicated to mothers, all the mothers.
Please,
नो
please
महा
share,
नो
Sakshi.
महा तुमको खुद में, नो महा तुमको खुद में, 3 साल बाहों में, बिना शिकंजो ढोती है, ऐसी बस इस दुनिया में एक माँ ही होती है. तुमको सूखा रखती रात भर, तुमको सूखा रखती रात भर, खुद गीले में सोती है, ऐसी तो इस दुनिया में बस एक माँ ही होती है. तुमको हो जो कोई पीड़ा, तुमको हो जो कोई पीड़ा, तुमसे पहले रोती है, ऐसी इस दुनिया में बस एक माँ ही होती है. पढ़ो लिखो और बनो श्रेष्ठ तुम, जो दिन रात ये सपना संजोती है, ऐसी इस दुनिया में बस एक माँ ही होती है. किस्मत वालों को मिलता है जो, किस्मत वालों को मिलता है जो, माँ एक सच्चा मोती है, उसके खो जाने से तो जैसे सारी दुनिया खोती है, ऐसी इस दुनिया में बस एक माँ ही होती है. थैंक यू एवरीवन.
Very nice. Beautiful.
Very,
Beautiful.
very nice.
Very
Awesome.
beautiful.
Okay, great, Rajeshwari ji. बहुत अच्छा था. With full graceful as well as very energetic, very passionate, and the way you covered, I think it was clearly looks like we were just hearing audiobook, or we are just going through the book only, or I will say the even his life, Dr. Abdul Kalam's life. So, thank you so much.
Thank you, Gaurav. So now I would like to request Pinaki sir, you have not shared anything in the field, please.
See, Abdul Kalam, so every time I think of him, I only remember the three interactions which I had with him. My first interaction I had when I was working with Telegraph newspaper. I was in early 20s, and he came to Calcutta. So there was a BC Roy polio hospital where he was talking about uh, the materials that they used to build rockets. So those materials were used to create prosthetics. So he was there to train the doctors about how these prosthetics can be used for people who are unable to walk, या जिसके हाथ नहीं है, पाँव नहीं है, how these prosthetics can help them. These were the early days of those prosthetics. So that is the first interaction I had with him, followed by when he was in Delhi as a president, I got two opportunities to interact with him. The way you narrated this stories from the book, it was really awesome. It was like, as Gaurav was talking about, it was like a storytelling. It was like a storytelling. Like Mansi said, "Mujhe wo book chahiye." After this Gulzar book, I want to read. This should be the second book which I really want to read. Because the way you narrated it is simply awesome. Simply awesome. Storytelling. Like, see, I have seen you how you have evolved over last 2.5 years. Besides 2 years, we are in touch with each other for at least 2 years. So I still remember those days when you used to review a book and the way you are reviewing book today. There's a hell and heaven difference. And yes, as mentorship is concerned, let me tell you, my dear angels, the best teacher, the best trainer, the best mentor, best coach that you have ever came across in your lifetime is you. I'm not taking a session, I'm just telling it straight away. Otherwise, I would have just asked this question, but who is the best teacher you have ever come across till date? And you know why? I can give a very simple example. Imagine your school days. You are sitting in the class, your teacher is teaching something, and she is teaching the same thing to all the 30, 40 students. But when the exam time comes, not they are all performing with the same way. Performance matter kar raha. They are not scoring the same marks. Why this is happening? Have you ever asked yourself why this is happening? Even if you ask this question to yourself, the normal answers which we get is ये बच्चा ठीक तरह से सीख नहीं पा रहा है या ठीक तरह से उठा नहीं पा रहा है, उस तरीके से लर्न नहीं कर पा रहा है, टीचर ध्यान नहीं देता. तो you take it from me and you can challenge me anytime. You can learn only something which you teach yourself. The teacher is only sharing her perspective about whatever she is telling you. It is her way of putting that thing. The same story, the same topic, 4 teachers can share in 4 different ways. Because that is how they perceived it. And whatever they perceive it, they project it in their own words, in their own expressions. What you learn, listen to this word carefully, learn. What you learn is exactly what you teach yourself. The skill set that you developed till date is all that you trained yourself. You trained yourself. It's not your trainer. Your trainer only showed you the way. This is the way. Similarly, whatever mentorship that you have received till date, you all received it from yourself. What you took the responsibility to teach yourself, to mentor yourself, to coach yourself is what you learned. APJ Abdul Kalam's story is a perfect example of that. Like whatever Rajeshwari has narrated so far, where he's talking about his mentor was not formally educated. Jalaluddin was not formally educated. उसके पास कोई formal education था ही नहीं. So what he did, he was a good dream builder. He was a good storyteller. The only thing that he did is he sowed those seeds of space into Abdul Kalam's mind. That's the only thing that he did. Rest is all what Abdul Kalam taught himself, trained himself, coached himself, mentored himself. That's why he became whatever he became. Okay, so it's an opportunity for all of us. And if you want to give something to the next generation, to your children, one thing if you really want to give them, Teach them how they can teach themselves. Don't focus on how much marks they are going to get or what they are learning from different sources. It really doesn't matter. What matters is what that child is teaching himself or herself. That matters. So, like, this is something I tell Rajeshwari. I tell all school teachers. In fact, in my NLP for teenagers, the schools which I mentor, I work with the two schools. I work with almost 3,000 students. The only thing I tell the teachers is कि आप उनको बेहतर से बेहतरीन टीचर बनाओ. So the way we deal with those children is simply amazing. We just ask them, कितना समझ में आया, कहाँ तक समझ में आया, क्या नहीं समझ में आया, that is not the question. क्या समझ में आया, that is the question. And as they start narrating their story, we help them connect to the next story. अच्छा, यहाँ तक तुझे समझ में आ गया, चल अब आगे क्या समझना चाहता है. सेम NLP टेक्निक. We are not putting anything on them. कि चल मैं तुझे समझाता हूँ. असल what do you want to know next? The child will tell, I got up to here, but I'm unable to connect here. We ask the child, what you are unable to connect here? तुझे क्या लगता है इन दोनों में connection क्या है? What is the connection? Let him create. And eventually, you know what happens? One fine moment, this lock opens. You are trying different keys to open that lock. One fine moment, this lock opens. And for 2 consecutive years in one of the schools, every child scored more than 50% in all the subjects from class 8 to 12. Nothing below 50. In fact, most of them are scored beyond 60% in all subjects. This only happened because we only focus on how to become the best teacher. We tell those children, अच्छा तुझे समझ में जहां तक समझ में आया ना, ये किसी को जाके समझा के आ जा. Find out somebody जिसको यहाँ तक समझ में नहीं आया, and go and teach that student, tell that student, उसको सिखा के आ जा, and come back and tell me what happened. So that is the opportunity you and I have. And that's why I said this. Everybody is talking about a self-education industry. Started the self-help industry, books. Then the COVID created a new industry called self-education industry. So everybody is into education. What I'm talking about is self-empowerment industry. मुझे अगर motivate, inspire होना है, मुझे अगर encourage होना है, why do I need to go to somebody else every time? Why do I need to watch a YouTube video or read a book to motivate myself every time? Then I'm dependent, right? So it's time for self-empowerment, and self-empowerment starts from self. At any given point of time, you ask yourself, am I encouraged, motivated, and inspired enough? EMI. Encouraged, motivated, inspired enough. अगर मैं खुद हूं तो आगे वाला बंदा वैसे ही अपने आप हो जाएगा, मुझे देख के ही हो जाएगा, मुझे उसको आगे अलग से कुछ करने की जरूरत. This story that Rajeshwari shared this with us, even up to Jalaluddin, is good enough to prove these points. You just connect the dots and you'll discover. Okay, that's all from my side.
Thank you so much, Pinaki ji.
Thank you, sir.
Lovely.
Thank you. Milind, would you like to share something? Mansi, Nilesh? Still we have
Things from my end. It was beautiful, but listening to both of you. And wonderful share, Pinaki ji. I just it's just very valuable for me since my daughter is at a very young age. So everything is very precious. So yeah, I'll keep that in my mind.
Yes. First of all, whenever पिनाकी जी speaks, वो इतना हाई ग्रेविटी के साथ होता है ना, तो एटलीस्ट 2 मिनट्स लगते हैं पूरा प्रोसेस करने में बिफोर वी से एनीथिंग, because it should not have the surface level thinking that we just go, yes, yes, it is that way. We have to go deep. Then we get the main message. So really so powerful as usual, Pinaki ji. Thank you so much for bringing this kind of change for us. One small thing which I want to share. Hope that is fine. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. So I
Yes,
was
Gaurav
in.
sir. Go ahead.
Thanks, Rajeshwari. Yeah. So last weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I was one of the event in Lonavala. Of course, my mentor called me for her another community, like my anti-procrastination coach. She was collaborating with one career coach. So the event was for career coach, which is 170 people of her community, and I was only out of 4 people who were from anti-procrastination program community. And when I started meeting, I realized one thing within 5 minutes when we entered to the Della Resort, Lonavala, which is the luxurious place we were enjoying like anything. 5 minutes, I realized most of the people connected virtually, they have not met with each other in past. Couple of them. I just found the opportunity when they were meeting. I was meeting the way that everyone, like I know everyone. Yeah, it is just like positioning yourself well when your self confidence, self esteem, and as just Pinaki ji said, right, about the self empowerment. Same way, I started laughing. I started projecting myself. I'm doing graphology. I did speed reading, all those things, and people started slowly, slowly coming towards me. And that was the moment. Those 2 days, I can tell you, I'm sure, in my view, I was in top 10, despite of I was not part of their community. Lot of people connected me on LinkedIn. I did share a lot my career journey. And you know, Pinaki ji and everyone, when I say that I got 3 promotion in 18 months, as soon as I say, everyone started, all the corporate guys, they want to, how come you got these many promotion? And then I was sharing the stories. One thing which I realized, when you are confident, you are smiling, world smile and world is with you at least 1 times, 3 times, or 5 times at least. So this is the way. I'm not a good dancer, but on the stage also, on the floor, I was the in top three, first three guys who just went to the floor and started dancing. And I'm the one who was in school, college time. I was thinking at least people ask me 3 times, they will pull my hand and take me to the floor, then only I will go. Second time also I will not go. So this is a change, and I can tell you, I'm enjoying this change. And I'm sure many of you who are just thinking, should we come on camera? Should we share something? Should we raise hand or not raise hand? Let oh someone else has raised hand. Let not be this time. Maybe next time. Maybe tomorrow. Though we don't know whether tomorrow is there or not. So yeah, that is my view. I thought of sharing. Yes.
Thank you so much.
पिनाकी जी आप म्यूट पे हैं. You're on mute. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gaurav sir, for bringing this insight.
Hmm.
Each one of us has some story, and we must write our stories. As I have started, you have started, a million, so many. Miss each one of us is writing our own story. Just share on the social media platform. People love to hear the stories because what I have seen, I have also grown myself seeing others only. The status of others,
Hmm.
the articles that people have posted on the different platforms. So I'm reading, and just my passion was to read book. I love to read books. That was my, I can say, the biggest habit that I took from my father. So because of this only, I'm growing, and I could create this, my dreams. I could create, bring all that dreams into the reality in the real world, with the confidence, with the gut that I can teach you. I can help you to know your hidden talents. Even though you don't have the talents, I will help you to discover that talents. So all these things. Earlier, I also in the meeting used to speak, whether I should raise the hand or not, whether I should speak or not, whether I will be able to convince anyone or not, whether I will be able to negotiate or not. So all that limiting beliefs I was having, but now nothing is there for me. No limiting belief. If there is also, I'm working on it and happy to share that. So I would like Rajkumar sir, you are here. Would you like to share something? Deepa ma'am, Krishna, Samima ma'am. Would you like to share something, ma'am? Samima ji, Deepa ma'am, Rajkumar sir, would you like to share some insight today?
Nothing much. I am devoting more time on Vedant reading, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, other Upanishads, and I am finding that Vedant is giving, it is an individual perception, lot of power, lot of energy, and I'm, correlate with whatever is happening and what we talk in other courses about emotion management, productivity. I am able to see that through Vedant. Vedant means more of a spiritual inclination. So I feel if one has interest, look at this side of learning, spiritual learning. And then I'm also learning now, started learning numerology and tarot. I'm finding them very simple to learn, and then one can have that as a vocation, as a earning. This is what I wanted to say today, because I have not read any book, so there is no sharing from the book. Thank you.
At the age of 60 and 62, you're learning so many things. So you are a great inspiration for every one of us.
Yeah, I am 65 and point 0.5. So, so age
Version
is a number.
6.5.
Age is a number. Mm.
Superb. Can we have everyone on camera for a minute?
मैं आपके साथ कंपटीशन में हूँ. I'm 74.
Welcome,
I'm going
welcome,
to be
Sumedha ji.
75 now.
More and more persons are welcome to join this
Sumedha ma'am is 10
competition
years
group.
younger to you, sir.
Yes.
But we have been Rajeshwari, myself, Vasuji, right from the, I think, first session. Rajeshwari, am I right?
Everyone on camera quickly. बाकी लोग तो शायद अपने आप को पहचान भी नहीं पाएंगे once they come on camera. They'll wonder, am I look like that? Do I look like that?
आप कुछ फोटोशॉप तो नहीं कर रहे हैं?
ना फोटो है ना शॉप है. All right, so here we go. Let's count 1, 2, 3 together. Look at the camera. That's it.
Is
Not
it
on the screen, but on the camera.
is it Ghibli?
Only look at the camera. Don't look at anywhere else. So here we go. 1, 2. Somebody else is coming. Yeah, Mansi, jaldi aa jao. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. You guys really look awesome when you smile. I'm just sharing the picture and you just observe.
Thank you, Pinaki ji. After a long time, giving photograph.
Yeah, many people think that I don't look good, so they don't
No,
come on camera.
that's not the case. Yeah, I just like to add something. I'm audible. Yeah.
Yes, very much.
Okay. Thank you.
Really.
Yeah. For first of all, thank you very much for bringing Abdul Kalam, AJ Abdul Kalam, as a topic for today, because he is a favorite leader of many leaders as well for everyone. Then second, the poem of Ma, which actually again touched to everyone's heart. Then Pinaki's words saying that you are your own teacher. So I will touch every point. First upon Abdul Kalam, we are in such a good era where we haven't met these people. Pinaki got fortunate to meet these great leaders. I always dream of. but we are such a fortunate that still we can view their videos on YouTube's. We can listen to them on YouTube videos, their lectures, their speeches, and all that. The thing which I observed in his speech, the way he speaks, there is a lot learning from the body language. These leaders, especially Abdul Kalam, they carry the way. Again, my background as a mindfulness and meditation coach, the way he carries himself, the way he talk to kids, there is this particular pause, there is this particular silence which is more louder, more authenticate. The way he carry himself, that is awesome. And these leaders, when they walk, when they talk, there is a lot to learn from them. And it is not just he's a scientist and he's a very brainy and brilliant this thing. Rajeshwari already mentioned that, the virtues he which he ingrained from his parents. The real key is, I'm visual person. I watch a lot of documentaries, everything. Last year or year, there was this documentary, not documentary. This is the series, Rocket Boys. Please watch that particular series, in which this series is based on Homi Baba, Dr. Homi Baba, and his life. And in that movie, there is this particular episode where Abdul Kalam sir actually waiting for the interview taken by Homi Baba, and he was waiting there for 2-3 days for that particular interview. Just watch that particular episode. It will show the passion of this leader for getting into that field of science and that spaceship. Okay, that particular, I just remember while Rajeshwari was telling the story. He was there for that interview for 2 days, and then Homi Baba selected him as one of his mentee, just for this reason that he was there and passionate about the topic. Okay, now why I selected this only topic? Again, what we are all NLPians. In NLP, there is this method or technique called modeling. Okay, I have seen the exactly thing working for one of my friend. I'm just giving the example because that is how we can model these leaders into our life. When we graduated in 1995 96, he was just a commerce graduate, my friend. Okay, and he went to Reliance for an interview as assistant, as this thing, a stenographer. Okay, and he was there for that particular interview in Churchgate office. It is big Reliance office. Everyone knows what the Reliance is and how big that company is. It was my dream as well to be, because getting into Reliance is like your life is settled. That was this thing. They are the highest paid company at that time, and still I think stay same. And he was there from the interview morning 8 o'clock. Okay, and he was there sitting outside for 12 to 14 hours. No one, absolutely no one attended to him, given any attention to him. And he was telling that next day to us. And we are just all graduated. He was a commerce graduated. Okay, and at night 9 o'clock, the HR came to him and directly hand over him the letter, saying that you are, because all other members, all other candidates just left the building after say 4 hours, 3 hours, and all that. He was stayed. Only the reason, because he was very passionate to get that particular job. Okay, and then he asked him, saying that yes, this thought came to me many times that I should quit, but he didn't. Okay, because again, his father was no more at that time. His brother is in Dubai, so he committed to his brother that yes, I will get this particular job and this thing. And he got the job, and he asked that HR that why you have done this, like this thing. And HR said to him, it is called patience test. Okay, and that, my friend, is still in Reliance. Now it is very big position. His whole life gets settled just because of that decision that particular day. Now this is exactly modeling to what Sirji did with the Homi Baba. So that incident actually reminded me that modeling is possible. That is a live example in front of you, which I witnessed, saying that modeling is this thing. And while we read this particular book, definitely you get those incident, and situation also comes in your life where you can apply those techniques which these leaders already use. So that is one. Second is, as Pinaki ji says, and just we said that Pinaki's lectures are deep one. Again, I'm repeating what he said. It is not the Pinaki lecture, okay? It is you who is going within yourself. Normally, we think very peripheral, very like watching a series and all that. We are just working at very high this thing. But when you listen to Pinaki, or when you go into your depth, okay, you connect with yourself. That is what normally things happens, and then you feel, oh, it's awesome. But you are your own teacher, and that is what he has given with very simple and very beautiful example. At the end, we have passed to so many exams in our life, whatever your age you are, okay, who was there with you at that time, okay? It is basically you. So yeah, you are your own mentor, which I really like the line which he mentioned every time. So thank you very much. Just 2 3 sentence from my end, maybe lot, but thank you very much for giving me the time. Thank you. Thank Rajeshwari, thanks Akshi, thank Pinaki, thanks everyone.
Thank you so much, Milind, for summarizing all the things that we have done. And those who came late, they could understand what we have done. So thank you so much. Wow,
Rajeshwari,
lovely.
one thing, Milind, can you tell about that Reliance one, the person who waited for long and patience test he cleared? What is the name of the person?
He is Rajesh Pillai. Pillai.
Pillai.
He's
Okay.
South. Yeah, yeah. He was my school friend, and
Oh, wow.
it's awesome. Like the way he changed himself. Like, and I personally went to his office in Nariman Point. Reliance office for my interview as well. But then the way he got settled, it is awesome journey. One of my friend, he also joined Reliance after that. Both of them, I'm very really happy for them, because again, the upbringing is for middle class. They aim for the dream, like just you said, all these are possible, all dreams are possible. But that is what the word which Pinaki mentioned at the start of this year, the keyword for this year is action. Absolutely. Apart, without action, nothing. Yeah, yeah.
Right. And Rajeshwari, if you allow, which Milind just said to me, I remember one case of mine, very small story.
Word.
I was
Hmm.
into my first company, and I joined. And just to share, I'm a single child, so very pampered child at that time. I selected from campus, so I was in any case was very happy. And my first manager, he was very angry man. He just throw the file if he's not happy, and I was the one who was just picking the file and bringing again. So it was very tough. He was very loud, full floor, everyone was hearing. And after college, after all this, it was very difficult. I went to VP just to complain, because he was the one who selected. I said, where you have put it me, can you
Yeah.
change me to someone else? Otherwise I have no options. What he told me only one thing, Gaurav, you are with the best person, knowledgeable person in our company. You can get best value. I can change within a moment. I can tell you, shift you other team. You're not going to learn. Just have some patience. In any case, I'm calling him. He called him. And after that, he grilled me like anything after a few months. It was very tough for me. But suddenly one कहते हैं ना God का अवतार आया, एक person आया and he become that bakra. So I become second, he become first bakra. So then he was getting all grilled, and slowly, I become his main person. It took me almost 2 years. 2 year I had a lot of tough time, but you will not believe he was the one who given me Young Achiever Award. He was the one who guided me. Yes, go for Larsen and Toubro L&T Powai. When I was
Yeah.
getting, I learned a lot from that guy. Initially 2 years, I'm sure I was having experience of at least 3 to 4 years kind of maturity. So that was patience test, and hopefully I cleared. Though I was unable to clear, I still remember those days. Very tough, but I think no pain, no gain. Yeah.
Yes.
The Karate Kid.
Yes. Thanks, Milind. It was really great.
Thank you. Yeah. Gaurav, I really think with this. Yeah, I still remember those days. I know those 2 years, whatever you have gone through, is like hell. I completely understand. But below those trees, only you will learn a lot, and it is a lifetime of experience. Those difficult people. Just a quick this thing. Just to add, because yes, we treat these people who came into our life. Those people are very harsh. They are very strict. Look alike. Like this is what again my experience as well. But when I joined Mukun in Kurla, at that time, very induction program, uh, I went to his cabin, and he asked me, do you have a watch? I said yes. What's the time? And what was I was delayed just by 5 minutes. Okay, and it
Hmm.
is not acceptable to him at all. Okay, he said, where you came from? I said, from this office. Then he said that you should plan your this thing beforehand, you should reach here on time. Okay, and when I came out of his office, I talked to other colleagues and all that, saying that why he's so strict. They said, no, he's strict like that, that only. It's very difficult to this thing. I said, no, this is a little bit odd. And then they shared a story when they go on for the training with his team for 15 people, and there was HR arranging the training. And this is very key and learn at very initial of my career. Okay, and that training got cancelled because HR was not prepared. That cassette player was not working. Okay, and this director actually, okay, he said to that HR, okay, see, you wasted 15 hours of the company time, because 1 hour into 15, right? That kind of calculation. And that really opened my mind. That is how this director thinks. Okay, so he informed this HR manager, from next time you have to prepare yourself. So so these are the some of the learning you get only with under these big trees. Okay, yes, it is very difficult, I completely understand, but the benefit that you receive after so many years of experience, after that, is awesome, just because of that 1 minute or 1 day or 1 year or 2 years you spend with these people. So yeah, guys, awesome. Thanks, Gaurav.
Absolutely. No, thank you so much. And Milind, one thing maybe from you, I want to ask, like tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., I'm presenting one topic, high impact performance in Shivani ji's and Rajkumar Adukya sir's platform. So what is high impact performance means to you? If Milind, you can share based on your all wisdom. Yeah.
High impact performance.
Yes. How high
Okay.
impact performers perform, what kind of mindset, what kind of frequency, if anything to
Okay,
say.
high impact performance for me. Okay, I
Yeah.
work as a customer program manager. Okay, so for me, every individual you're talking to is a customer. Every person in front is a customer. Okay, if your person in front is happy with your results, done. That's it. That is what my bottom line. Okay,
Yeah.
whichever the customer I deal with, whichever person I'm deal with, even if I'm dealing with colleague, okay, he's my customer. Okay, how smart I am, what my position is nothing to do, as long as the person in front is happy with my performance, then I
Yes.
done this thing. No one else. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vinay. Great,
Yeah.
great insights.
Thank you.
Yes.
So thank you so much, everyone. So, with all your permission, I'm concluding today's session. It means a lot if people join today, and I
Thank
got lots of
you.
feedback. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you, Vinay.
you. Thank you,
Bye.
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thanks for sharing.
Can I say something in the
Yes.
end?
Yes, yes,
If
Yes,
yes.
yes,
Rajeshwari
Sumedha
है,
ji.
sure. Even अभी
Something.
हमारा मन किसी का भी नहीं कर रहा था जाने का, ऐसा लग
I
रहा था
know, I
मुझे.
know. I also felt the same thing.
Yes.
कहते हैं ना, बरगद के पेड़ की छाया के नीचे कुछ भी उगता नहीं है.
वो एनर्जी देखिए ना, अभी 3 टाइम्स 5 टाइम्स हो गई है सडनली, और
Yes,
ऐसे में कोई
तो
कहे चले जाओ, कैसे चले जाएं?
बरगद की पेड़ की छाया में भले कुछ नहीं उगता हो, पर जो उसकी छाया के नीचे सुख, शांति और सुकून मिलता है, वो कहीं नहीं मिलता. So this is what is happening in this platform today. बहुत अच्छा
Awesome.
लग रहा है सबको.
Awesome. Okay. See,
And
all things are just popping up. So, definitely I will share you. But I don't know whether you all know Leo Tolstoy story.
at least not me.
Okay, yeah. Basically, Leo Tolstoy, Gandhiji, our Mahatma Gandhiji used to follow him, as well as, used to read his book and all that. I will share that story in our group. Okay, please, it is available on YouTube, but please go through that. That is the life lesson for me, from the beginning. What are the
Got it.
three important questions in your life? So yeah,
Mm.
and again, it
And
is
one
from,
thing, yeah,
yeah. Go ahead.
before we conclude, one thing, when I was in Dala Resort on weekend, there was one Jimmy Mistry, if you have heard the name. He's the Dala Resort's owner, of course,
Mm-hmm.
1,000 crore plus companies owner. He was also one of the speaker for 1 hour. उसने जो चीजें परफॉर्मेंस पे बोली ना, इट वाज स्टिल इन माय माइंड. ही सेड वन पर्सन मीट मी एंड टोल्ड मी, अरे आपने पहचाना मुझे? तो जिमी सेड, अरे ऐसा क्या किया तुमने जो तुमको मैं याद रखूं, मुझे याद नहीं हो तुम,
Mm-hmm.
सॉरी.
Yeah,
तो
yeah.
ही सेड तुम इतनी वैल्यू ब्रिंग करो कि तुम्हें याद ना दिलाना पड़े, रिकॉल. देखो मैं उस दिन मिला था उस इवेंट में तुमसे. तो ही वाज सेइंग कि आप भर भर के वैल्यू डिलीवर करो. कंपनी में अगर कंपनी आपको 20 लाख दे रही है, आप 1 करोड़ की 5 करोड़ की वैल्यू दो. कि आप कहते हो मुझे प्रमोशन नहीं मिल रही, पीपल कराई कि अरे मैं
Mm-hmm.
इतना काम करता हूँ. अरे तुम इतनी वैल्यू डिलीवर करो कि कंपनी को डर लगे, बंदा चला ना जाए, ये लो भाई प्रमोशन. ये उससे पहले वो आपस में बात ये करे लीडरशिप की, भैया ये बंदा चला जाएगा, जल्दी कुछ करो इसका. So he was saying, deliver
good.
so much, deliver value like anything. अपने काम पैशन को ढूंढो, पर्पस को ढूंढो, बिगर पर्पस ढूंढो और लग जाओ बस. और डोंट से मोटिवेशन और कुछ नहीं होता ये. अपना मोट, MOAT मोट ढूंढो, लग जाओ बस उसके पीछे. तो या थॉट ऑफ
Awesome.
शेयरिंग.
No, really good, really good.
Thank you. Shubh Ratri to everyone.
Yes.
Bye.
आज
Okay.
पता चल रहा है कि FELD का सेशंस कैसे होते हैं.
Yes, अरे बहुत ग्रेट.
No, होने भी चाहिए. The reason is what everyone is talking about is through their experience. For experience को कोई काट नहीं सकता, you know. It is just then everyone others to just modeling that. For me also this is all learning, you know, just to get the mindset change and get into
Okay.
action.
नहीं मिले एग्जांपल. आज मैं एक पर्सन का इंटरव्यू ले रहा था एंड ही सेड टू मी इंटरव्यू के दौरान में, ही सेड, गौरव मुझे ना मोटिवेशन नहीं आ रहा. मैंने कहा मोटिवेशन बाहर से नहीं, मोटिवेशन अंदर से ही आता है.
Yes.
ही वाज सेइंग आई एम नॉट गेटिंग क्लैरिटी वेदर आई विल गेट दिस पोजीशन. मैंने कहा दैट इज आल्सो जो तुम्हें चूज करना था, व्हिच पिनाकी जी से ना. मैंने कहा तुमने, उसने एग्जांपल दिया पर्सन ने मुझे कि देखो उस पर्सन ने इतना काम किया 2 साल, उसके बाद भी उसको प्रमोशन नहीं मिली. मैंने कहा तुमने एग्जांपल भी वही ढूंढा है जो तुम ढूंढना चाहते थे. मैंने कहा तुम्हें अगर करना होता तो तुम वो एग्जांपल ढूंढ के लाते. तुम्हारा ध्यान, तुम्हारा वो कहते हैं ना, फोकस गोज एनर्जी फ्लोज. तुम्हारा
Yeah.
फोकस ही नहीं है. मोटिवेशन क्यों चाहिए? मोटिवेशन बाहर से. It
Yeah.
means you're not passionate about your work, right? If you're searching motivation outside.
Motivation outside. Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome share. Yeah. So is your session tomorrow? You are going to record that session.
It will be recorded, yes. As
Please,
yeah, I
yeah.
understand. Yeah, Shivani ji will record.
Awesome. Yeah.
So
Definitely, I will
frankly,
ask
I'm
you
not
then.
prepared. I'm not prepared because I'm very clear. Thoughts comes naturally, and Pinaki ji already said, ask the right questions. It will be a great session. So
You always, yeah.
it happens. No, I'm on the lighter side. Of people, please do join. I have slides ready. Huh? Don't take that way.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Thank
Shubh
you.
Ratri.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.